Do 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 Okay, I'm fixing the spelling of leap. You guys demand perfection here, huh? Do 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 do. Qapla, everyone, hello and welcome to BedLife for Friday, the 28th of February, 2020, the second to last day of February. Yes, Leap Day Eve, if you will. A party that happens once every 4 years, like the Olympics or the World Cup or a presidential election, perhaps. Although all of those might be canceled due to the coronavirus, but this surely will not. You can't cancel Leap Day Eve, no matter how bad it is. Welcome all. Welcome all. Joseph, Patrick, and Hector were way early, as they often are, at 4:34 p.m. Eastern, which almost an hour ago, I'm sorry, Joseph, says BedLife for him too. He's a bit tired. Well, I hope you are sleeping comfortably, or relaxing at least, Joseph, if you're not here. Actor says every even year is a leap year in Caroga since 1582 because they mistranslated the Gregorian calendar / didn't understand it. That's why today is Monday the 18th of May in Caroga. That is fake news. That is fake news. Actor says the more you know. No, that's not the more you know. That's not it. That's not it. Joseph Patrick says a bit cold May, but if you insist, maybe. No, it's not May. It's not May. And Life with Matthew was early too. And says, and so we wait. 47 Yorktown called me out and said leap, L-E-E-P. The Carogan spelling. I fixed it. That wasn't the Carogan spelling. That was just me. I spelled it correctly in the description and in the title. Well, not the title. The the tags, the video tags. It was just the title, so I'm gonna count that as a typo, since I knew how to spell leap. Thomas Potts for his first after I started and says hi. 47 Yorktown says hello, young sir. Thank you. John Meyer says hi. Welcome, John Meyer. Actually, let me pop the chat out, since I should do that these days, since I have the second monitor, and then I gotta go back, switch it back to live chat, because for some reason popping out gets rid of it. Resolute Germ says hello, everyone. Welcome, Resolute. Cinnabon Bunny says hello. Welcome, Cinnabon Bunny. Not Ryan Johnson says hello, and Qapla. Hello, and Qapla. Not Ryan Johnson. Mike Richards says greetings from Columbus, Ohio, and chat. He's got the Mambo Madness. Yes, the Mambo Madness at the opening credits. I was actually going to play the Carogan national anthem, but I completely forgot to play it. I apologize. Aberjam says, McClunky, unfortunately, you're coming through loud and clear. Actually, thank you for telling me, Aberjam, because I was messing with the microphone just before, and I was curious how it sounded. Not Ryan Johnson says, Carogan Leapers. No, there's no such thing. Actress is Joseph. I didn't know you were in Caroga. I thought you were closer to Turtistan, geographically speaking. Caroga extends all around. The sun does not set on the Carogan Empire. John Meyer says, Quantum Leap remake. No, this is not it. Dan23 puts in a couple of smiley faces for Quantum Leap. Candace Green says, and it's Superman's birthday. Happy birthday, Superman. If I had known, I would have baked you a cake at a kryptonite. Admiral Saval says, yo, birdies. Bird of Prey, thank you, Admiral Saval. Welcome. Joseph Patrick says, Hector, that he's like Switzerland. He hates everybody, but you'll take their money. Wesley Crushers says, Bird of Prey, no notification. Son of a bitch. I think some of these people must have got notifications. John Meyer says, coronavirus, hashtag Bedlam life. I don't know. Bedlam Bedlam life. I don't know what that means, John Meyer. Bedlam? Not really. What does it mean? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alexa, define Bedlam. Cancel. Okay, rioting and confusion and yeah, okay. Coronavirus. Yeah, well, certainly if you watch Tim Pool, as much as I love Tim Pool videos, if you watch Tim Pool, coronavirus has already killed us. We're already dead. Wesley says, I'm sorry, Kronos says, Qapla, Bird of Prey, Mama Prey, Minions O Prey, Nerds O Prey, Turtistanis O Prey, Sassy O Prey, Dingoes O Prey, and Alpacas O Prey. What did I miss? Not much. Kronos just getting started. Wesley Crusher says, Bird of Prey, greetings, birds, turds, and the holy alpaca knights. Indeed, and I've not had a chance to play Besiege since Tuesday. Actor says, Sisso Prey's moved out, Actor, so it's going to be very unlikely that she'll ever be here for one of these streams, but who knows? There's always the chance, the tiniest chance she's actually watching. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, can you guess which Dear Bop I wrote this week? Well, Wes, you seem to say you did quite a few Dear Bops, so we will see. I didn't read any of them yet. This is going to be completely virgin Dear Bops. I haven't read any of them. Life with Matthew says, Dear Bop. Yeah, Dear Bop. You don't know what Dear Bop is, Life with Matthew? You know. Kronos is Bird of Prey. Don't forget the live chat. All good, Kronos. Thank you. Wesley wants Dear Bop. Okay, I see where this is going. Captain Trek says, greetings, Bird of Prey. Greetings, Captain Trek. Actor says, click that like. Yes, please. Thank you. Click that like button. Chrono says, Actor also forgot Cousins O Prey. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, Dear Bop, please don't read the Dear Bops. Dear Bop, please don't read the Dear Bops. Wesley doesn't like the Dear Bop. Candace Green says, hi, Bird of Prey 5, and Qapla, Candace Green. Captain MKG says, Qapla, Bird of Prey 5, and the rest of the chat is just listening for the afternoon. Very cool, Captain MKG. Thank you. Cinnabon says, thanks, Mama Prey, for stopping by his stream earlier. Oh, she says anytime she can. And guys, for those who don't know, we were talking earlier on Cinnabon's stream, and I don't know who exactly, I guess Mama Prey. I was saying that on Thursday, since I really can't stream on Thursdays, at least for the next 4 more weeks, or 3 more weeks now, as there's 3 more episodes of Picard left. And I know people, I usually would stream that's the one day I don't stream. Yeah, they missed my Thursday streams. So Mama Pray, well, she could stream Thursday. And honestly, she could, because to be frank, I'm quite busy working on my Picard video. So I usually just sit here. I don't really need Mama Pray for all that much. It's probably one of the days I ask her to do the least amount of things for me. So could set her up and she could stream from her computer and actually have her own stream on Thursday. And I'll be listening in case of anything, but it lets me free my hands to work on my video. I'll just put my earphone in so the sound doesn't travel. And so maybe, possibly, if all works out, a week from yesterday will be Mama Pray's official first live stream of her own. Probably in the early afternoon or something. Yeah, probably in the early afternoon Eastern time. So if you have not yet subscribed to the Mama Pray 5 channel, please do. It's at bertopray5.com. In fact, let's just get the link to the Mama Pray 5 channel, and I will put it in. Right, so the first stream will probably be like a day in the life of Mama Pray, although sparing some of the graphic details. So I just put in the link in the chat, the link to the Mama Pray 5 channel. You can always get it on bertopray5.com, which also has the link to the Bertopray 5X channel, which you should subscribe to. But certainly the Mama Pray 5 channel, if you haven't subscribed to it yet. And I know there's no content on it yet, but it's looking really good that she'll start for this Thursday. So please, if you're interested, subscribe to Mama Pray. That's nobody. Yeah. That will be interesting to hear. Captain Track does want the Dear Bops. Janice Kagel says hi. Welcome, Janice. Qapla. Good to see you here. Chronos says he got a notification. Very cool. Chronos says hey to Captain Trek. Mike Richards says out of kryptonite. Oh, wow, that got dark fast. I'm sorry. But I don't want like a guy who can look through walls and, see what I'm doing without, my permission. Wesley says, Bertopray, no one likes the Dear Bops. I think you should stop doing them. Wes, don't get me wrong. If everybody told me they didn't like the Dear Bops and we had stopped doing them, I wouldn't really mind that much. Except that everybody else but you tells me to do the Dear Bops over and over and over again. I feel so bad that you're outnumbered. But we got to do the Dear Bops. Wesley. Wes. Wes. Yes. Mama Pray says, heads up. I had to order a frame for the autograph you got from me from Gowron, and we didn't have a good frame in the house for it, so we ordered the frame. It should be in tomorrow, which means hopefully by Monday. Well, it depends when Mama Pray gets a chance to hang it, but next week sometime it should be hanging up. So that's we still have it. It's going to be put up. We didn't forget. We just needed the frame to come. So thank you again, Wesley Crusher, for getting the Gowron autograph for me. Captain Trax says Kronos. He was just typing. Candace Green says Bertopray, as usual. It was my phone that reminded me. Well, that's better than nothing. Better than nothing, Candace. Thank you. Kronos says Alexa. No. Cancel. What is a supernova? Thomas Potts is putting in binary. Thomas, I'm not like Life with Matthew. I'm not going to attempt to translate. Candace is asking if Thomas is a binar. I think he might be. Janice says, my Alexa also gave you a bedtime, a bedlam definition. Oh, I'm so sorry. You see, unlike certain YouTubers, I'm not going to go and start saying her name and setting alarms for in the middle of the night and all these things, because I know what it's like to live with one of them nearby, and she's very, very helpful most of the time, but not YouTube friendly. So I'm glad it was only a definition for bedlam. Mike Richards says, Thomas Potts, beep bop. Mr. Londell says, Bedlam was the insane asylum in Victorian England. The name has come to be associated with chaos. Qapla, Mr. Londell, thank you. Kronos says, play Besieged, I command. I can't play Besieged on a BedLife night, Kronos. We're gonna have a hard enough time getting through the chats, getting through the dear bops. There is a mystery tonight, which may or may not ever become unlocked. And if all goes well, I would like to do at least a round of game night tonight. Since it's Friday, I would like to play at least a round of Use Your Words later. But we got a lot of stuff to do. Agnes says, Thomas Potts is a synth, confirmed. Kronos says, Cinnabon streams. Yes, everybody should be subscribed to Cinnabon, among other people here. Cinnabon does great bunny streams, and then he talks with everybody. Usually he talks while we watch the bunnies. So I like the stream. Mamo Prey likes looking at the bunnies. So Mamo Prey shows up for Cinnabon streams. I show up whenever I can. Everybody should be subscribed to Cinnabon. And Life with Matthew hit his 100 subscribers today for the first time. Congrats to Life with Matthew channel, who, if he's still here, he was here earlier. Congrats again, Matthew. Josh Reeds is down with the Riemann subrace called Carogans and Turdistanis. I see somebody's been getting their news from the United States of Interami. That is total fake news. Cinnabon Bunny says he's thought about it. Wesley says Mamo Prey Thursday sounds great. Kronos says Mamo Prey tail time. Well, it'll be a whole day, a whole stream of Mamo Prey. Kronos. I don't know if she'll have a tail for today. I don't even know if we'll have time. Actor says Thomas Potts used all caps. How rude. Clear Floss Construction says Hey, welcome Clear Floss. Qapla. Thomas Potts says there's a difference in caps for binary. Oh, yes, there is. Of course there is. Joseph says yes, and due to the Cinnabon stream, there's a price on my head. This message is not sent from Slovakia. Joseph, yes, Joseph said something. Okay, you got a reprieve, Joseph. Mamo Prey confirms you're not on any lists. At least none of her lists. Or any of my lists. Sassy, we can't decipher her list yet. Actor says he means the ASCII equivalent. Wesley says Bird Prey, Mamo Prey has 41 subs, maybe more now. Wow. Yes, a lot of subs for somebody who's put out no videos yet. And Captain Track is putting in more binary. Candace Green says, Bird of Prey, will there be blood wine and Ractagino served? If somebody else brings it, then it will be served. Actor says, oh dear God, this chat will get too long in binary. Well, the binary I'll just skip, so it's not going to be too big. Clear Floss says 7 committed mass murder. I would disagree. Well, first off, we only saw her kill one person, for sure. The other people, it could be argued she was shooting at on stun. But even if she was killing them, they were bad people, and she was the law. She was the law. It was a lawless region of space, and she was a Fenris Ranger, and the Fenris Rangers were... That's nobody. Just hang up on them. Yeah. She was a Fenris Ranger, so She was basically like the marshal, the sheriff. And there were no courts, so she knew they were guilty. Captain Trek says Wesley to shut up. Chrono sub to Mamo Prey. He deserves a tail now. Well, Kronos, we don't all get what we deserve. Wesley is joking. Kronos says Captain Trek, how rude. Candace says hexadecimal. You see, now that's quite the space saver. Kronos lols. Captain Trek says Kronos, not me. I am nice. And now Hector is putting in what I would guess are, I mean, it could be hexadecimal, but you're not using any of the A through F letters, so I'm not sure what code that is. Wesley says, Dear Bop, I really do like the Dear Bops. I was joking. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I mean, I'm sure some people out there don't like the Dear Bops. Kronos is Captain Trek. This is me being sarcastic. Sure you are. Candace says, Wesley, shut up. Wesley. Wesley says, Dear Bop. Oh, God, Jesus Christ. Candace has always wanted to say that. Yeah, everybody wants to say, shut up, Wesley. Kronos is Bird of Prey. Today's Friday. I couldn't tell. I have the Caroga virus. Well, Kronos, if you have the Caroga virus, then good news. It doesn't exist. So you're fine. You'll be okay. Actor says, Quarledro, Bop? Quarledro. Oh, Actor, you'll be happy to know that I copy and pasted the correct spelling of Selena, whatever the hell the name of the ship is, and I pasted it into the text document. That's the that becomes the closed captioning text on YouTube. However, I got busy and forgot to upload the revised copy, but I will fix the spelling of Selena. I believe it's pronounced Selena, but whatever it's pronounced, the spelling will at least be right. Kronos is Bird of Prey. I just read that. Mike Richards says, the famous NASA means if all goes well. NASA mantra, if all goes well. I thought NASA, I'm not going to say it. Captain Trax is Kronos, is Wesley. Sorry to Kronos and Wesley. I don't know what's going on there. Number one Sci-Fi recently changed his name from the number sign, pound sign, Sci-Fi to number one Sci-Fi. Welcome. And says, Bird of Prey, I thought that you were not streaming today. No, I don't stream on Thursdays. Today's Friday, so I stream. Candace Greaves is Bird of Prey. After I finished my fan fiction, I finally got to work on another video for YouTube to reject. Aww. Did they actually reject it? Joseph says, wife turn the car, we go back home. Oh, okay, yes. Your wife can turn the car around. You guys can go back to your beautiful home. You don't have to head to a alternate country. Chrono says, congrats to Joseph, you dodged a bullet, so to speak. Agnes says, Bird of Prey, speaking of subs, is it me, or is your sub count going down? Any clues? Last I checked, it was at 1,811, which is far more than it was. Yesterday, it hit 1,800. Now you're making me nervous, Hector. You're making me nervous. No, I'm looking. YouTube Studio. 1,812, according to YouTube. 139 new subs in the last 28 days. So, I don't know if you saw it go down. I mean, it's always possible you lose a few people here and there for whatever reason. But no, I don't see it going down. It only seems to be going up. We hit 1,800 yesterday. I was surprised when I checked earlier today and we had hit 1,810. Now, because that was even before I put out my Picard video, we hit 1,810. And now since I put out my Picard video, we're up to 1,812. So I don't think it's going down. Now, it was at one point, we were in the 1700s for a while. We were in the high 1700s. So, excuse me. Sometimes, like 1780 sounds higher than 1810 because 80 is higher than 10. I know in my brain that sometimes happens. Like, oh, it looks like it looks like I had more subs. It feels like a bigger number, right? 1799 feels like a bigger number than 1801, but it's not. That's just math. Actor says Bird of Prey. Speaking of subs, I just read it. Why do I always do that? Tubian says Bird of Prey. Qapla and happy Friday. Bird of Prey, Mamo Prey, Sassio Prey. Will there be games today? Tubian, I want to. I hope so. I mean, I really have no reason not to. I ate dinner early, so as long as I don't physically get sick, which is always a possibility, we should be able to get a game in. Wesley says, okay guys, slow down the chat. Mike Richards has 5 subs and no channel. Well, that's a good ratio then. Thomas Potts, more binary. Kronos says, now you have +1 more sub, Mike Richards. Uncle Remus says, my virus detection just detected corona. Is that normal? If you had perhaps a corona sitting on top of your computer and it spilled into the CPU, I suppose it's possible. Alexander. Brooks says, hello, welcome, Alexander. Captain Trax says, Bird of Prey, are you asking if I'm nice? I was just reading comments, but if are you nice? Candace says, Bird of Prey, the binary translates to Zitigif. Oh, well, then maybe he's having some trouble. Wesley says, Thomas Potts, shut up, Dear Bop time. Dear Bop will be after the first round of chat is over. Number 1 Sci-Fi says hello to Captain Trek. Josh Street is lolling at Thomas. Thomas is Wesley, unable to comply. Kronos says, I knew it, Bird of Prey. I knew the virus was just fake news. I said the Caroga virus is fake news. Clear Floss Construction says it would be cool to have a pet roo. My Aussie cousin, he has pet roo, and he keeps the roo in a pen to keep the dingoes away from the roos. The roos and the dingoes, they do not get along, and then the koalas come and they throw rocks at the dingoes, and then the roos come out and they hop around. And then we all drink some Fosters, and we forget where we are, and we wake up in the morning, and the roos, and the dingoes, and the koalas, they're all gone. We don't know what happens to them. We have to buy more at the roo store the next day. That was a free Aussie O'Prey. There you go. Now, hopefully, Anti-Trekker doesn't take that and turn it into another 7 minutes of hell on his stream. Kronos is asking Thomas if he's feeling alright. Candace is Bird of Prey. Did you hear about our 1 meter moon? I did not, but do we have a second moon that's only a meter in size? I didn't. I'm going to have to check that out. Thank you, Candace. Wesley says, okay, guys, Dear Bop Time. It's not how it works, Wes. Yosef says, no more pounding sci-fi. Exactly. Captain Trax is number 1 sci-fi. Hello. Thank you for changing your name at number 1. Yes, because you couldn't tag number 1 sci-fi because of the pound sign in front of his name. But now with the word number, you can. Cinnabon Bunny says hi to number 1 sci-fi. Candace needs to change hers. Uncle Remus says bird. Uncle Remus. Excuse me, guys. Actor says Bird of Prey, the second letter in Selena. Yeah. And Clear Floss has just donated $5. Your accent kills me, and On top of it, you got kissing Dax. And now, Clear Floss, you have unlocked. And this was a secret, kind of. I created the first Birdo Prey 5 Super Chat. Now, it's not an animation, okay? I went to my archives of videos of years past, and to be honest, the first one I found, I made it into about a minute-long clip. So this is a peek into the former life of Birdo Prey 5. If you're interested, give me a Y or a yes in the chat, and I will play it for you if you're so interested. It's what Mama Prey wants to see it. And Chris Perzer just donated $5. The Caroga virus might be fake news. However, the Caroga therapy, what is it? The Caroga therapy alleviating boredom is real. Oh, very cool, Chris Perzer. And okay, so Clear Floss is yes. Now, Chris, I mean, if you wanted a second time, I'll play it a second time. I don't know if anybody's going to care, but I've got the new, if you can see the $sign on here now, that brings me to the super chat list. Now, I put on the super chat menu the pink bunny, the super chat that Joshua made for me of me singing the Dukes of Hazzard theme, the California Girl song, and Ode to the Unknown Subscriber, just in case anybody wants any of those in the future. But this is new and has never been seen before outside of my family and friends. So this takes us back to 2002, the launch party for... Actually, I don't think this was the launch... Yeah, this was the launch party for Qapla Rum. The music is a little loud, so if you have earphones in, I'm not sure if I got the volume level right. You might want to, hold your earphones away from your ear. Okay. And if you don't like it, it's just a minute long. Yeah, who's that sexy guy that's walking and dancing? It's going to take a minute, Mama Prey. There's a delay. I know. I was a great dancer. And look at that hair. You can barely see that there's a bald spot coming. I didn't take the video, obviously, since I'm dancing. I don't know why they were aiming at the light. No, that's not my cousin. That was me. That was me. That was 2002, April 6th, 2002. So how old was I? 78 to 2000 was 22, so 24, maybe less, maybe 23. 23, yeah. 23 years old. Almost half my current age. So, yeah, so I'm going to get more such clips in the future if anyone is interested, because I can't draw. Excuse me. I can't do animation, but I can find old, somewhat embarrassing clips of me doing whatever in years gone past. So that I figured. I figured some people might enjoy that, and if you didn't, you didn't. And if white guy dance. Mama Prey enjoyed it. Mama Prey. So yeah, if Chris Purser, if you want that, or if you want, let's see, what were the other things? If you want DJ Odyssey in the pink bunny suit, the Dukes of Hazzard animation, or California Girls, or Ode to an Unknown Subscriber, let me know. And if you don't want any of those, that's fine too. Cinnabon says hi. Candace needs to change names. I think I read that. Sienna. Hungry says bird subs count has the coronavirus. It keeps dropping. No. Why do you say it's dropping? It's going up. It's going up. Oh, we got a lot of chats now. Candace says Bird of Prey, the fanfic is not done yet, but I know they will hit me with the music. I'm sorry, Candace. Yosef says the 2-day challenge. No alcohol on February 30th and 31st. Number one Sci-Fi says, welcome to Captain Track. Why did nobody change it sooner? Why did nobody tell me to change it sooner? Because, number one Sci-Fi, we assume people like their names. I don't want to tell somebody to change their name. I thought about saying it, but I'm like, no, I don't want to be the dick who tells someone to change their name just to make my life easier. But I'm glad you were receptive to changing it, and I'm glad you didn't take it personally. Now I feel bad I didn't tell you. Wesley says, someone wake me up when he starts the Dear Bops. Wow, Wesley, wow. Cold. Actor says, there's no, that's so easy. Even Derek can do that challenge. Wow. Anti-Tracker, oh man, Anti-Tracker was here. I hear the coronavirus is spreading among the she-male community. Kronos is hungry with too much radiation from the uranium mines. That kills the sub count as well. Chief Cook says, hi Bird. Welcome, Chief Cook. So good he said it twice. Captain Track says, number one Sci-Fi is probably trying to be nice. Thomas says, Joseph, easy for me. He's never drunk alcohol. You've never had a drop of alcohol, Thomas? I would raise a glass to you, but I only have a water bottle. I was not so cool. I've drank probably less than 95% of people, but I have I worked for a liquor company. So those years I would drink at company functions. But at college, I'm sure I was in probably the bottom 1%, even among Mormons, as how little alcohol I had. Not that I'm Mormon, but I'm just saying. So little. I just never liked it. I mean, it all stemmed back from the time I tried to drink it as a kid, and it burned my esophagus. I'm pretty sure I told that story a couple of times already. Thomas says, I will only say about nice things about Bird and Binary. Well, then I'll just assume that they're all nice. Mike Richards says, Kronos, that's, thanks, I have to do several music collections marked public. Aberjam says, Bird of Prey, so when are you getting Jerry Ryan to appear on BedLife? Oh, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? Wesley Crusher says, Joseph, I never drank on February 30th or 31st. Captain Track says, oh, hey, everyone, be quiet for Dear Bob. Josh Street says, Thomas, this is what you said, right? The quick brown fox jumps over the 13 lazy dogs. Why would there be 13 lazy dogs? Kronos says, okay, no more Aussie O'Prey. Wesley says, but I drink every other day. Kronos says, there you go, Anti-Tracker, more fodder. Agner says, Aussie O'Prey, dear Lord. Aberjam says, I swear the accent is different every time. It probably is. It probably is. Aberjam says, Bird needs to Bird needs a drop bear to the head. Thank you. Mark Andy says, Aussie O'Prey is secretly Wombat Man. Wombat Man. Wombat Man. Does whatever a wombat does. Joseph says every day is okay. Every other day is okay, but being sober every other day seems to be a problem. Chris Berzer says, Truth mate, no Aussie drinks Fosters. It's VB, never Fosters. Even those from West Australia, where Foster's is made, won't drink it. I know, Chris Berzer. One of the first things Australian people told me is that nobody drinks Foster's. But I think that's proof I'm not really trying to be a real Aussie. But I guess there was no chance I was actually getting that close, huh? John Street says, Bird of Prey, well, your Aussie of Prey most likely killed the job change for Sis O'Prey. Oh, I forgot. Sis O'Prey's company is owned by Australians.
You forgot that?
I did. Well, hopefully she doesn't. Hopefully her bosses aren't watching. I love Australia. I do. In fact, my Aussie O'Prey isn't making fun of them. I make fun of Canada. I make fun of Canadians, but I don't make fun of Australians. That's God's honest truth. That is a tribute to the great nation of Australia and their roos and their dingoes. Now, if you guys just started driving on the correct side of the road, it'd be a 5-star country, in my opinion. Mike Richards says, another bird international incident. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, I can imagine you totally drunk. What would that even sound like? You know, I don't think I've ever got totally drunk. I've been buzzed. And, honestly, I don't know. I mean, I think it just sounds like me just saying more stuff than I normally do. I did often want to prove I could drive. Now, not on public roads. Not on public roads, only on private property. I never attempted to drive on a public road while drunk. But I think I was pretty good at it. No cars wrecked. Kronos says bingo. Actor says Kronos. Caroga cannot hit the big moon. No chance in hell Caroga can reach the 1 meter moon. Aberjam says Foster's flamin' koala piss. Aberjam just daxed himself. Wesley says Foster's us piss. Yeah, U.S. piss. And there's Yosef says the moon is a bit bigger. Car size. It's called 2020 CD3. Interesting. Any idea how long it's been there? Somebody put it up. Yes. Chinese blasted it into orbit. Yeah, Sassy? Are you claiming the new moon? Sassy's claiming the new moon. You gotta land on the moon, Sassy, to put a flag on it. Oh? You're gonna put something else on it? Either way, as long as you put something on it, it's yours. And there's Clear Floss saying yes, that he did want the video. And Chris Perzer, if you want it, you can get it too, or anything else. I'll see it, I guess, soon. Everybody was saying yes, but only Clear Floss and Chris Perzer have the choice right now. Well, Clear Floss already said yes. Josh Street says, Bird of Prey, your jalodering from your Jeep's hood doesn't count as a super chat. What? I don't know which one that one would be, but yeah. I didn't do that. If I had the video of me falling off the Jeep's hood, that one would be like a $10 super chat. Kronos is hot and heavy symbiont action, indeed. Mark Andy says Dax is either slipping the tongue or swapping symbionts. Wesley is saying why. Chris Perzer says sweet. Mike Richards is laughing with Mark Andy. Tubian says yes. Life with Matty says yeah, sure, we're all wondering about the guy in the video. Actor says I think that guy is from Mad TV. Actor Kronos says, is that your cousin? Clear Floss says wow. I know, it was amazing dance moves, right? Josh Street says, Bird of Prey, how much did you pay her, or was she a member? She was not a she-male, goddammit. I didn't pay her either. I don't know who did, but I'm assuming somebody paid her. Aberjam says, how much? I didn't pay. It wasn't me. Thomas says, this is fake. Nope, this is true. This is real stuff. Tubian says, who's that young fella? I know. Actor says, Will Sasso. Mike Richards says, who's that handsome devil? Was there a handsome devil in the background? And Thomas Potts just donated $1.99. The Joshua animation. The Joshua animation. Okay, here you go. Give me a chance to do something. Yeah, couple of good old boys, never meaning no harm. Just something, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Making their way the only way they know how. That's just a little bit more than the law would allow. Church is the word. Church. I honestly, I'm not 100% sure how this song goes. That's the best I could get. I probably shouldn't have said that much. Yeah. There we go. Thank you, Thomas Potts. Yes, that was made by Joshua for when I had the Gelogia back in the day, like a year plus ago, maybe a year and a half ago now. So it's fun. That's a fun one. Wesley says, "Can you call that dancing?" Of course I call that dancing. Pink and purple dinosaurs. Birdo Prey has just donated $1. Oh, Jesus Christ. Pink and Purple Dinosaurs says, hello, I'm back. Welcome, Pink and Purple Dinosaurs. Now let me go read this long chat. Says, hello, world. It's me, Birdo Prey 5. And I know that it's deceptive of me to lie in the name of my video. But frankly, the bad PR over the Caroga virus, it was supposed to be a treatment for my explosive diarrhea. But sadly, it didn't work. Oops, got to run. Fake news. Fake news. See, this people. These people are going to pay. So welcome back, Pink and Purple Dinosaurs. Uncle Remus is damn lens flare. Who shot that? J.J. Abrams. I didn't shoot it, the video, obviously. I'm usually the one shooting the video, so it's actually kind of hard to find videos of me, but, yeah. Where were we? There we go. Chief Cook says, that's the bird dance. Clear Flaw says, simpler times. Indeed. Josh Street says, hired J.J. Abrams for the cameraman. You know, it could have been J.J. I don't think he was doing anything at the time. Actor says, the white guy dance. Trekkie Gal says, don't you know about the bird? Yes. Did anybody tell you about the bird? Wesley Crusher says, Bird of Prey, you call that dancing? It's like you're singing. You know, my back was probably out. Because when my back was not out, I could decently dance. Clear Floss Construction says Enterprise was on the air. Yes, Enterprise had come on the air October of 2001. So there was probably an Enterprise episode that week. Although I doubt I was watching, at least that week. Kronos was embarrassed for me. Tubian says the Star Trek bird dance. Captain Track, hashtag Mamo Pray is right. Mark Andy says Dukes. Yes, the Dukes. Not Ryan Johnson says, I can't imagine what Anti-Tracker is going to do with that clip when he sees it. Captain Track says, Candace, how are you? Kronos says, Bird of Prey, you'll never get through all these chats. Keely Chow says, hey everybody, welcome Keely. Tubian says, no alcohol on March 32nd either. What? Not Ryan Johnson just donated $50. Wow. Oh my God, not Ryan Johnson. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. And he just says, put it to good use. We will. Yeah, it's going to go to Purell Fund. The price of Purell is skyrocketing online because it's being sold out everywhere. And I really rely on the Purell between gelojas and multiple hand washings and whatnot between the day. And so thank you so much. And not Ryan Johnson, if you'd like anything, any of the chats or all of the chats or all the animations, feel free to put it in the chat, and I will comply. I will oblige, my friend. Thank you. And if you want anybody, taken care of, just send that privately. Mamo Pray will take care of it.
Yeah.
Captain MKG says, Bird of Prey, are you getting spammed with comments that are asking you to be YouTube friend? I get one per video, and I just usually ignore it. Number one Sci-Fi says, Bird of Prey, are you on live chat? I am, though I'm skipping chats that are clearly talking to somebody else. Life with Matthews, like this one. Life with Matthews saying Chief Cook. So I'm going to skip it. Captain MKG says, Bird of Prey, there's vodka in that water bottle. I don't wish there was. There's never been for me. Albert Jim says, I don't want to be the dick to tell you to change your name. I want to be the dick that tells you after you changed it. That's not exactly what I said. I don't think that's an exact quote. Josh Reed says, Tubian. I see that one. I don't have to say. Oh, well, no, it's Star Trek Bird into Dancing, directed by J.J. Abrams, written by Sci-Fi, French New Federation. Wow. Chrono says Mormon. No, I'm not Mormon. I have great respect for Mormons, but I'm not Mormon. Captain Track says, Trekkie girl, he understands. In Life with Matthews talking to Wesley. Not Ryan Johnson says, Thomas never had alcohol. Lies. With the way he acts in chat, sometimes he has to be on something. Well, it doesn't have to be on. Thomas Potts says he's never had alcohol. Not Ryan Johnson is calling out that he doesn't believe it, but he could be on any substance, not Ryan Johnson. Trekkie Girl says, Anti-Tracker, as a former she-male, I assure you the Caroga virus was welcome compared to other ailments. Ouch. Well, the Caroga virus isn't a real virus, so nobody need worry about it. Chief Cook says yes to Matthews. Wesley Crusher Bird of Prey, if I worked at a liquor company, I would be fired for drinking half the inventory. The day they told me that, you could take free bottles, I was like, what? They're like, yeah, there's a sheet over there. We had a supply closet that was just full of all of our brand's alcohol. I was like, well, how much can you take? They're like, well, how much do you need? I was like, I don't know. I was like, can I get a bottle of everything? Like, yeah, just fill out this sheet and bring it back. So, I mean, there was literally every product we have in every size we had, from 1.75 liter magnums of Grey Goose down to the little tiny airplane bottles of Jägermeister and all the different sakis under the Gekekon brand of sake, and Baron Jaeger, which was a honey liqueur, and we had all things I didn't even know about. We had all these older brands. We had wines at times. We had rums. And so you just fill out this form. You were supposed to get it approved by your supervisor, which was just like, yeah, they just initialed it. And you took it in and you gave it to one of the people, and they had the key and they opened it, and you just helped yourself to whatever was on the form. It was awesome. It was awesome. So, I mean, I would give away to friends, but myself personally, I didn't drink it. Not only that, they expected you to take people out and treat them to your brands. So they would question why you hadn't turned in an expense report with a bar bill if you didn't do it in like several months. They're like, no, you should go out, take your friends out and go to a place and make sure you tell them that you only want the Sidney Frank brands and the, Jägermeister Grey Goose were the big ones at the time. But they wanted us out there in the bars and the restaurants giving business to these people so that they would, go ahead and feel loyal to the brands and buy more. It was a really crazy job. I mean, I quite enjoyed it. Yes.
Do you realize we still have a big bottle of Jägermeister and about a dozen little bottles of Jägermeister in the downstairs freezer?
Yeah, well, Mama Praise reminded me we still have a lot of Jägermeister in the downstairs freezer. It's not going to go bad, I mean.
No.
And I think it might cure the coronavirus, so we're going to keep it. Just in case. Dan23 says he can't afford Jerry Ryan for one night only. Now that not Ryan Johnson. Yes, I started saying, I was like, I don't want to make it wrong. Now that not Ryan Johnson donated, I can afford Jerry Ryan. I mean, how much could she possibly be per night? Especially if she's just going to be coming on camera. It's not like anything else is going to happen. You think more than $50? Dang. Maybe I'll start a GoFundMe. Thomas Potts says, not Ryan Johnson. I don't drink or smoke. Never had the care to try. I don't smoke, although I did try a cigar once. Life with Matthew, then Chief Cook, if he's got a link. Wesley says, Life with Matthew, gets off work. Okay, people are talking amongst themselves. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, darn it, lunch break is over. I'm sorry, Wes, but it'll still be there. Wesley says, no, dear Bops. I'm sorry, Wes. I didn't know you were on a lunch break.
Indications negative.
Tracky Girl just donated $2 through Super Chat. Not feeling well, leaving a parting gift. Oh, take care, Tracky Girl. I hope you feel better. If you'd like to see me dancing again for some reason or something, let me know. I will keep a lookout. And Wes, I am sorry. I didn't know. But don't worry, the Dear Bops will be there. John DeMarco says, hello, everyone. Welcome, John DeMarco. Dan23 says, when I was younger, I once threw up when eating a trifle with sherry in it. Sherry, yuck. A truffle with sherry in it, maybe? When I was young, I drank a bottle of, what was it? Johnny Walker? Scotch. I drank a bottle of scotch. Well, I went thinking it like it was I thought since it was brown, I assumed it was Coca-Cola. And like a glass bottle like you used to see on TV in the 80s. And I had a terrible, terrible surprise. And it burnt, like it felt the burning going all the way down my esophagus. And then for the next 18 years, every time I even tried to sniff or even taste, even if it was wine, that burning feeling came right back, and it kept me away from alcohol. Maybe not 18 years, the next 14 years, until I was like, I had my first actual drink at like 20 3/4, like just before my 21st birthday. Chief Cook says, not yet. I will let you know this weekend. Okay, you guys are talking. I don't have to read some of these. Oh, a lot of people are talking. Dan23 says, get buzzed. Not too much these days. Trekkie Girl says, anti-trigger, the small moon will be there until they clean the lens on the telescope. That's funny. Mike Richards is back in his Hunter Thompson days. He was quite fond of Wild Turkey bourbon. Aberjam says, if they look carefully at 2020 CD3, they'll probably find a ginger twat and a spacey git with a face scar inside. I don't know what we're talking. Life with Matthew says, have a great evening. See y'all later. Take care, Life with Matthew. Qapla. And there was Thomas Potts super chat. Okay, we got to get through the chats. Chief Cook says, bye to Matt. Dan23, Bird of Prey, do you like when people say the moon can control emotions in people or animals? Do I like when people say it? I don't care. People say lots of things. Mom O'Prey believes the full moon controls. Friday night full moons Mom O'Prey believes. I don't know that I've seen any evidence personally to make a decision. Weirder things, though, certainly have come into play. I'm not saying I disbelieve it, but I haven't made an affirmative decision myself. Aberjam says, Bird of Prey, if you don't pay for the blonde, who did? I don't know. Clear Floss says, laughing. Kronos says, I forgot about this animation. And Kronos says, gross. Thomas says, look, he fell asleep. I didn't fall asleep. John DeMarco says, it's Bird Cinema. It's Bird during Cinema Saturday stream. Yeah, well, a lot of Cinema Saturday streams I do. I have been known to doze. I have. Dan is lolling. Tubian says, Bird of Prey, was the recording from when you forgot to mute your microphone? No, that was, Anti-Tracker wanted just a clip of the vacuum, and I sent it to him. That wasn't me forgetting to turn off the microphone. Aberjam says, I think you mean, oops, got the runs. No, I did not. Wesley, Bird of Prey, bye everyone, have to go back to work. No Dear Bops. I'm so sorry, Wes. Rock Solid wants Dear Bops. Mike Richards says, I bop, you bop, we all bop for Dear Bop. Crow says, oh wow, not Ryan Johnson, you won the lottery. Oh, maybe he did. Yeah, holy hell, indeed. Yeah, you are awesome, not Ryan Johnson. You are awesome. Mike Richards says, woohoo! Uncle Remus says, no Purell or mask to be found anywhere. Guess I'll have to hold my breath and wear gloves. Well, just soapy water does a lot. It's just that I can't get to the sink. Not Ryan Johnson says, Bird of Prey, let Mamo Prey 5 pick. Oh, so Mamo Prey 5, you can pick if you want me to play any of the...
I don't know what the others are.
Okay, I'll tell you what they are. Well, we've got the dancing. We've got DJ Odyssey in his pink bunny outfit. We've got the Dukes of Hazzard animation that Anti-Trekker's son made, Joshua. Well, that's where it's me in the head, and then the vacuum comes on and sucks out all the water in the head jar. We've got Ode to the Unknown Subscriber. And we've got me singing California Girls, but that's quite a long one. Yeah, I would play the whole Ode to the Unknown Subscriber for $50. Sure, I'd play that. Okay, Mamo Prey's request is Ode to the Unknown Subscriber. So I will use this time to, take a little break anyway, so it all works out. And I'll be back to finish the chats. Howdy, YouTube. This here's Bird of Prey 5, and I've got an original song for you today. It's called The Ode to the Unknown Subscriber. And it was written by me. One sad morning. It goes a little bit like this. I woke up this morning and opened my channel. Every day is a battle. Every sub more important than branded cattle. But this morning when I checked my stats, I was shocked, I was saddened, I was surrounded by bats. A YouTuber lives and dies by his numbers, always editing, always avoiding the blunders. But last night, a mistake I must have made, 'cause I lost a subscriber. I'm a failure to my trade. Where, oh where did my subscriber go? Why did he leave? I mean, it could have been a chick, but no. Why, oh why did my subscriber leave? Did I insult them? Did I make fun of something they believe? Are they angry? Are they hurt? Was there anything I could have done not to get burnt? When, oh when will my subscriber return? I can change, I can improve, I can even feel the burn. They're gone, they're never coming back. I need to move on, cut myself some slack. But every precious subscriber, even if I don't know your name, every precious subscriber, I love you all just the same. So I will always miss my unknown subscriber. They didn't leave a comment. What more could I have tried? Maybe I could have given them a briber. Or maybe they just died. Y'all remember to tip your waitresses. Have a mighty fine night. This is Berto. Oh, shit. Sorry. I forgot I said my name. So there you go. The ode to the unknown subscriber. Yes, an oldie but goodie. And a fairly long one. So I apologize. We kept the vast majority of the audience. Kronos says, wow, Bird of Prey, wow, it's official, you're a mob boss. Captain Trax says, it's Kronos. Carlo says, hiya, I hope everyone is well and thank you, Carlo. Dan23 says, UK, I use a hand washing gel. Yeah, it doesn't have to be Purell. Kronos is talking to Captain Track. Not Ryan Johnson says, we're a community, gotta show our appreciation and how much we care about Bird of Prey 5. And family when we can. Thank you so much. Again. Dan23 says Grey Goose Vodka. Yes, Grey Goose was our brand. The Sidney Frank Importing Company created it, marketed it, and in 7 years sold it to Bacardi for $2.3 billion. Mike Richards says Jägermeister on a plane. What could go wrong? Well, it's just for the passengers, obviously. Dan23 says, rum cake, even rum cake I didn't like. Miss Lodell's the solution to Purell shortage, a cap full of bleach added to warm, soapy water. Captain Trax says, Kronos awesome. Okay, you guys are talking, which I all am for. Anti-Trigger Bird of Prey just admitted the Caroga virus was real. No, I said it's not real. It doesn't do anything. And there was Trekkie Girls, super chat, thank you again. Kronos says, Captain Track, you're becoming a pretty good comedian. Oh, very good. We can always use more comedians. Aberdam says, Jerry Ryan is I did not say Jerry Ryan is a cheap broad. See, you're making up quotes. That's not what I said. See, those cheapen all the quotes that I actually did say. Jaw Street says anti-tracker, not just that, but it was to help stop him from having oh, Jesus. Trekkie Girl says, go for it. Okay, so Trekkie Girl is requested the dance again. The dance again. Bird dance. Yeah, it's 2002 again. Yeah, Qapla rum. That was the rum. You see it projected on the ceiling over there. I don't know why that other girl was in a cage. I didn't put her there. There we go. There we go. Let's do the bird of prey. Captain Trax is Kronos. You think I'm funny? You should see how I look at bad bada bum. Bada bum bum. Trekkie Girl says, I love seeing Bird doing the bird. Thank you. Carlos is bird of prey. When is Manu coming around for dinner? I don't know. I mean, he's welcome. He's welcome. We'll order pizza or something. Number one, Sci-Fi says, bird of prey. When are you starting to GoFundMe for the Caroga virus? It's everyone that doesn't support Caroga that much of a problem. Is everyone that doesn't support Caroga that much problem? I don't think I'll be starting a GoFundMe, especially since the Caroga virus doesn't exist. Now, if it was for a different virus, it's possible, but unlikely. Dan23 says, I don't fancy drinking cucumber-flavored alcohol. Well, that's good, because I don't know of any cucumber-flavored alcohol. Aberjam says, what you call the Caroga virus, I call Stockholm Syndrome. So you're saying Stockholm Syndrome doesn't exist. Uncle Remus says, could Sassy get the coronavirus? I hope not. I don't think it's in dogs, is it? I'm not even going to ask. Josh reads says, Aberjam, you have what all Turtlestandies call Mrs. Anti-Trekker Syndrome. Aberjam says Sassy is patient 0. I don't think so. Although if she was, it wouldn't be the end of the world, because it would mean that we've all obviously had it, and, it wasn't so bad. Mr. Lodell says, bird of prey. I've had police officers tell me there is something to a full moon in human behavior. They say they tend to get the strangest calls during the full moon. I've heard it, but since I couldn't, confirm it myself, I've just assumed it's, like a story people tell. Kronos is bird of prey. You sent anti-trigger used. No, I didn't send him a vacuum. I sent him a clip of the sound. Kronos is sure water. That's what it is. Carlos is bird of prey. Maybe the full moon means there's more light at night, allowing for more questionable activities. Well, Carlo, in a place like New York City, there's plenty of light, moon or no moon. You can't even tell the difference in light on the ground, because there is, unfortunately, so much light pollution. You're lucky if you can see 5 or 6 stars when you look up. I mean, it got pretty bad. Mike Richards is laughing. John DeMarco says a classic. Carlos is the unknown subscriber. Lol. Kronos is bird of prey. That's some good in-tune guitaring you got going on there. Thank you. Thank you. Even though I am self-taught. Can you believe it? 100% self-taught. Clear Floss Construction is lolling. Kronos is my spleen. Oh, what a world. Ms. Lindell's is bird of prey. Being a guitarist, all I can say is sacrilege. Mr. Lundell, I'm sorry. Some of us can't pay for fancy guitar lessons, and we have to teach ourselves. That's all I can say. Mike Richards is a golden oldie, gone from the charts, but not from our hearts. Tubian says, make it stop. There are 5 lights. Okay. Kronos is the bird. The bird is on the turd. Wait, the bird is on the furd. We don't need no water. Clear Floss is laughing. Thomas's bird of prey. Do you have any blowing up anti-trigger? Oh, the anti-trigger on City Skylines. I didn't put it on, but I have it. So I will add it for next time, Thomas. I will add it for next time. Or if there's really some great demand, I'm sure I could find it, but it would take a couple of minutes. Uncle Remus, does anyone know if there's any cases of coronavirus in Russia? Actually, let's look at it. Let's look, because one of the things I've got going, oh, you see the Bird of Prey 5 channel, is the coronavirus outbreak map from the New York Times. I've been keeping it up. I just updated it a few minutes ago before we started. It's sickened more than 84,100 people, according to official counts, and at least 2,870 have died. All of them but 82 are in mainland China. So where were we looking? We've got Canada's got 14, US 62, Mexico's got 1, Brazil's got 1. Let me go back to the chat. Where were we? Does anyone know if there are any cases in Russia? So, yes. Russia's had 2 cases that they're telling us about. 2 cases. Now that seems low. When I don't understand why Iran has 300. I think there's a lot of Iranians going back and forth to China, more than we would have suspected. Which seems a little weird. Either Iran is the most honest nation, or there's a lot of traffic back and forth between China. Japan, China, and Iran are getting hit pretty hard. And Italy, yes, and Italy. Italy too. 62 in the U.S. as of now. No, it doesn't say where. Oh. Yeah. Mike Richards says, tip your waitresses and your cows. No, don't tip cows. Uncle Remus says, and your witcher. Yes, tip your witcher. Not your trekker, your witcher. Captain Trex says, Mike Richards, if you tip the cows, you will step on anti-trekker. Uncle Remus is saying, lens flares. No, that wasn't a strip club, Thomas. Carlos is bird of prey. Who's that woman in red? I just want to say, wow. Honestly, I have no idea her name. Kronos is low, bird of prey. More Carogan lies. You know you put that poor girl. I did not put the girl in the cage. John DeMarco says the cage was practice for the orphans later on. Carlos is bird of prey. We were working hard on the Caroga virus. Should be ready by the same time the machine is. Day is fun, night scary, says Carlo. Carlo, there's no such thing as the coronavirus. Uncle Remus is bird of prey. It might be a good time to take a cruise on the Diamond Princess. I'm sure you can get cheap tickets. Yeah, I think cruising might just die. Cruising was like on its last legs anyway. Kronos is I type fire and you read it as Frerd, bird of prey. Okay then, well, I'm sorry. Vinny of Hermes is the same way the moon affects the ocean currents on Earth. It too will affect us. The human body is composed of 70% water, and 71% of the surface is covered by water. So it's tides. It's tides affecting my body. I'm not overweight. It's just the moon attracting parts of it to itself. Joseph says Slovakia is corona-free for now. Carlos is bird of prey. I've been keeping it up. Okay, you've been keeping up the coronavirus? The Caroga, there's no coronavirus. Dan23 says, TOS the cage / the menagerie. So boring. Yeah, it was. They weren't the best episodes. Thomas Potts is bird of prey. Members of the Iran government are infected. Joseph says in North Korea they had one. They shot the victim. Well, if only that would stop it. Unfortunately, I don't think it does. Josh reads says, Bird of Prey, China is Iran's only trade partner. Well, then that makes some sense. Uncle Remus says, what is the chance that the world has a huge population decrease? Russia and China move in after the world is weakened. China can take the population hit. What is the chances of that happening? I would say low. Because there's no... China could take the population hit. But Russia can't. And Russia isn't really in a position to be more powerful after a pandemic than before. China, I would grant you, would be the one to worry about. Carlos says you don't get her name after you took her home. Good lad. Well, that was far from my home, so I obviously didn't take her home. Mike Richards says, Kronos, you're absolutely right. I apologize. Number one sci-fi says, Dear Caroga virus. No. Okay, we're coming to the end here, people. So we're going to get to the Dear Bops. Uncle Remus says, I don't know about that, Josh. Mike Richards says, I'm not overweight. I'm just under height. Joseph is saying, Dear Bob. Resolute says, the real number of Chinese infected is over 100,000. Carlos says, didn't Chief Wiggum try shooting the virus in the Simpsons episode? He did, though that virus came from Japan, if I remember. Mike Richards says, Kronos, we love you anyway. And Uncle Remus says, maybe China has the antidote. After all that is where it was released. Yeah, they don't make antidotes for these things. That's just something we do in movies. Kronos says, Mike Richards, now you're learning how to lie better. Okay, and with that, guys, we're going to go to Dear Bop. So, we've got a slightly new feature of Dear Bop tonight. And we will see. Jesus, we've grown to 24 Dear Bops. It's going to take a while, but for better or worse, hi, I'm now in the camera. So you can see my reaction. So like when I tell people that I'm actually looking into the camera giving answers, and you guys thought I was lying even though the camera wasn't on, now it'll be on. So you still get to see me. Now if you want me to turn off the camera, I will absolutely do it. I don't mind. Okay. So we're going all the way back to Monday. Must have been right after the last Dear Bops. Dear Bop, I am the moth that eats your clothes in the night. I am the one that frees Carogan orphans from the Carogan mines. I am the terror of all Carogan's wallets. Excuse me. Signed, Mothman. P.S. I'm Caroga's first super villain. So Mothman, you're a super villain, huh? Welcome to Caroga. If you're a super villain, you can register with the Carogan board of supervillains, and they'll take good care of you. They'll give you your account number. You pay your super villain taxes, and all will be well. Welcome to Caroga. Welcome to Caroga. Okay. So Caroga's got a supervillain there. Even Turtistan doesn't have one of those. Dear Sop. Sassy, aka Sassy. Sassy, can you take this one? She's sleeping. Oh. I heard Super Sassy barking the other day, and I live on the other side of the country from you. That's some very powerful barking. I was wondering if Super Sassy ate the 11-year-old spam to save Bird of Prey from eating it. That would be pretty cool if she did. When is Marvel going to make Super Sassy comic? Thank you, Carogan Orphan Miner number 5. Carogan Orphan Miner number 5. Super Sassy, well, regular Sassy is in talks with Marvel and DC and some independent artists to get Super Sassy the comic out. there's some troubles. Some of the comic companies, some of the bigger comic companies, they want to make Sassy. They want to change. They like Sassy's story, but they want to change her race, her breed. Beagles are seen as too affluent. They want to change it to a more common breed. And some other ones they say a Chihuahua would play well in the Latino markets. So she's fighting with some of these people about she wants to retain, of course, her look and whatnot. So it might be a more independent artist. She might have to go that whole Kickstarter route and just do her own comic that way. But the motion is, the wheels are in motion, as they say, or as Sassy says, the bones are in motion. And if you want a chance at getting in on Super Sassy Comics, you can send to Dear Bop, send your offer letter, how much you're offering to pay her up front, in cash and or in treats. And I will read it to her and see if she agrees. Oh yeah, no treats made in China though. No treats. In fact, only treats made in the United States. We're just gonna say that. Yeah. So yeah, she only wants American treats if you're sending treats. Dear Sop, another one for Sassy. I'm not sure if my message went through. The internet in the mines is not good. Please tell your master, Bird of Prey 5, that we need more internet, food, and shoes. Thanks again, Caroga, Orphan Miner number 5. I think you need less internet, and you probably need less time off, because if you have time to complain, that means you have time to be working. People who have too much work don't have time to complain. Dear Mop, oh, there you go. It sure is nice that you put up with your son's odd behavior. Was he always like this? My family would never allow me to act in such ways. We are much too traditional, I suppose. Thank you very much, the Junfada. The Junfada. He's been in some chats, so he signed his name. But I don't think he's here tonight. If he has, he hasn't chatted. Yeah, Mama Prey is saying that there's no odd behavior here, so she's not sure what you guys mean. Have I always been like this? I don't think I have. No, I could walk, she says. And I was probably more shy when I was younger. Yeah, I was more shy and I could walk, but otherwise.
Except when you told
Oh, that wasn't shyness. I mean, that was just.
No, you weren't shy.
No, I mean, that was just me. Well, I didn't have to really. All I had to do was talk to a waiter. Mama Pray's still talking about the time I told the waiter to double the bill for my uncle's bachelor party. Dinner. It wasn't party. It was just a dinner at a restaurant. And I told the waiter to double the bill as a shock, because I knew that the bride's my aunt's father and I think my uncle's father were splitting the bill. So yeah, my grandfather and my aunt's father were splitting the bill, and so I thought, I'd double it and see if they notice. I thought it'd be hilarious. And granted, I was like, 12 at the time? I was 12 at the time, but the waiter did it. And they were like looking at it. They're like, something doesn't make sense, but neither one of them wanted to say that this didn't look, this was too expensive. And then they finally called the waiter over to ask a question. He's like, the kid made me do it. It's hilarious. Good times. So I guess in a way, yes, I've always been like this. Dear Bop, there is a YouTube that I enjoy watching, but I'm starting to wonder if they suffer from some kind of slight brain damage. They seem to have a hard time reading and pronouncing words correctly. I'm really concerned. Maybe someone hit them with a snow shovel as a child. Or perhaps the medical system has failed us again. Either way, should I send them a hooked on phonics set? I hear it's a great way to... oh, jeez. I hear it's a great way to learn to read and pronounce correctly. Thank you, your 4th grade English teacher. No, if you're talking about me, I appreciate it. I don't need hooked on phonics. I'm good. I'm good. Half the time, it's just reading quicker. You know, my brain is moving quicker than my mouth, and then there's words I just literally haven't heard before, and I pronounce incorrectly. And if they're foreign words, I have like very little hope of pronouncing them correctly. Oh, you thought they were talking about anti-trigger. Well, if it's anti-trigger, then yeah, you probably should send him hooked on phonics because he needs it. I mean, he says he's dyslexic, but I think he never quite learned how to read correctly. We'll see. All I'm saying is I haven't seen the official doctor's diagnosis. And what was that? Caroga Virus just donated $1 and says, I'm real. Ha 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 ha. Wow. I'm real. Blah ha 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 ha. If that makes you feel happy, Caroga Virus, then okay, I guess. But thank you for the $1. That's true. If you can tip, then you are real. Now I gotta set this back up again so I can get the comments to show. Apologies. There we go. Dear Bob, I just got done eating at my local KFC. Did you know that KFC's got donuts now? I was delighted to find that they serve chicken and donuts. Yes! Yeah. We just saw the commercial today. It's like something you would find at the county fair. They were delightful, hot, creamy, and sticky. It got all over my face. I had to lick it off. Should I give in to my temptations and have it every day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Would you like some too? I know you will love it like I do. Chicken donut fan. You know what? You should not have it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You should have it a balanced meal. That means chicken donuts no more than once a day. So pick lunch or dinner. Breakfast is just disgusting. You don't want that for breakfast. Pick lunch or dinner, and you'll look forward to that time of day. As for me, I'm, if I could actually get to the KFC and eat it there, I might try it. But since I can't get there and it's got to come here, then Caroga Virus donate $1 if you can. Jesus Christ. Okay, Caroga Virus. If you can tip, you are real, so that means the tip counts. Nice. Well, I'm real, so I hope you're ready for Caroga's revenge. Oh, Jesus. Anyway. I don't know if I'm ever going to try the donuts and chicken. I'm going to be honest. If I was at a KFC, I probably would try it. Although, to be completely honest, as much as I love chicken, especially fried chicken, I can't eat a lot of it. It does a number on my stomach. So I have to be very careful how much chicken intake I have. Let's just say it's not good. It's not good. I'm much better off with beef. Dear Bob, I'm a young and handsome rancher and cowboy. Well, I didn't ask. I've had many women try to tie me down and have me marry them. You would think that's good, but it's not for me because I've got spurs that jingle, jingle, jingle as I go riding merrily along. My friends say, oh, ain't you glad you're single? I think they're too far away from being wrong. I was seeing a girl named Mary Ann, and though we did some moonlight walking, this is why I up and ran. Because I've got spurs that jingle, jingle, jingle as I go riding merrily along. Thanks, Bob. Gene Autry. So I think somebody found a loophole in the me not singing anymore. Well, I don't see any requests for help. But hey, if girls aren't your thing, the more for me. So that's absolutely fine. I'm proud. I stand with you in your proud choice to not want to marry or be with women. Good for you. The world needs more men like you. Dear Bob, I have a few questions about one topic. So, what do you think of a top part of a mermaid also tastes like fish, or that it would actually red meat? Would there be a solid line where the meat changes, or would it kind of blend? Could you make a Smurf and a turf platter with one carcass? Fisherman's friend. It's a good question. I'll be honest, it's not one I thought about much. I would say it's probably got a blend. There's if you go right around the below the belly button, the waist. If you go to the waist, you're probably at 50-50. The fish meat is probably on the outside, and the human meat is probably on the inside, and it's probably, it probably ramps up and down somewhere between the navel and the waist. That's probably your mixed meat. If you go below, if you go to the tail, that's full fish. And if you go above the navel, that's probably full, human red meat. Obviously, this is just my theory. I've never actually met a mermaid, let alone autopsied one, so I can't tell you for sure. But if you really want to know, there's a place that I've heard you can find mermaids pretty easily. The problem is that it's surrounded by great white sharks and box jellyfish. But if you're interested, it's off the coast of Australia, right in the center of the Great Barrier Reef. There's an island that's not on every map, but if you look for the island called La Salena Island, it actually means mermaid in Spanish. La Salena Island was discovered by Captain Cook, and it's the one place mermaids, they come to the surface because they've actually got a pretty good oceanside bar and grill. So the mermaids swim up and they order food, and so if you need to take one, it's mermaids don't really have rights like people. Though you don't want to cull too many because it's a big tourist thing over on La Salena Island. But if you find an old one, nobody's gonna care so much because it's probably gonna swim out to sea and die anyway. You could probably cut one of those up and check where the meat changes. You should probably write an article about it, or maybe Google first, just in case somebody already cut some mermaid up and found the answer. I'll be honest, I'm just not an expert on mermaids. A lot of other things I'm a certified Caroga expert on, but mermaids is not one of them. So I do apologize. You found one of the very rare topics I haven't read up on. Dear Bob, I have 2 movies to add, Deadpool and Deadpool 2. Would you please add them to the list? Also, can I request Kronos come and visit his idol Mamo Prey? Thank you, a friend of the channel. Kronos, if Kronos wants to come visit, Kronos can contact me, and we can see if we can work something out. So you want to add Deadpool and Deadpool 2 to the list. I mean, we will do it. I'll add it to the list, but I'll be honest, it could be a while. There's a lot of movie on that weekly list. But thank you for the info. Dear Bob, WTF is a stem bolt. Well, it's pretty obvious. A stem bolt is just something they made up for Star Trek. It really doesn't exist, and it doesn't really do anything. The self-replicating stem bolt, self-sealing stem, what's that? The self-sealing stem bolts, those, however, do something. What do? They self-seal. That's about all there is to know about self-sealing stem bolts. In fact, you've learned everything you need to know about self-sealing stem bolts. Now, self-stealing stem bolts, those are what Ferengis sell to people. Is that a dad joke? Wow. Okay. Dear Bob. Okay, I read that. So we could delete that. Maybe we've got the same one a bunch of times. No luck. Dear Bob, is Jadzia in Stovacor? Yes. As you could see in the episode, they did win a great battle in her name, so Jadzia is in Stovacor. I'm surprised B'Elanna didn't get to see her in that Voyager episode, but if you look really closely in the background, she was there. Her heart was Klingon. Dear Bob, my significant other is addicted to watch YouTube live streams. I even caught them trying to watch during our Valentine's getaway. Something about an important question being answered. What should I do? I'm feeling neglected here. How do I get them to stop watching Dear Bob? Please make everyone watching right now to unsub and pay more attention to things that are more important. Thank you, neglected one. Obviously, this person is crazy. Neglected one. You're obviously crazy. Feel the love of Dear Bob. Okay? Feel the love, and you should turn the watching of Dear Bob into a couple's experience. Right? Understand what your significant other sees in Dear Bob. Learn from them. Open your heart to Dear Bob. Open your heart to Caroga. And with the love of Caroga, you and your significant other will become closer than ever. So don't fight it. Embrace it. Embrace it. That is the advice. Dear Bob, you don't ever want people to stop listening to Dear Bobs. Dear Bob, I have a really bad memory. I forgot the question I was going to ask you, but it was important. I know I'm getting old here, but I don't want to lose my ... I forgot what I was going to say. If it comes back to me, I will write again. Thanks, old sci-fi fan. You're welcome, old sci-fi fan, and good luck with whatever it is you were trying to remember.
I didn't write that.
I was wondering.
No, that was
I was wondering if that was a Mama Pray. Nope. Dear Bob, can you read a few Dear Bobs at the end of each stream? It seems like they add up a lot during the week. I think it'd be a great way to wrap up each stream. What do you think? Bye, Bob. Well, the problem with that is that, Wednesday is Deep Space Nine, so I try to keep everything Deep Space Nine centered. And then, Tuesday, I guess I could read some on Tuesday, but I'll be honest, the last couple of Tuesdays, there was really not, well, I guess this one there was, but I didn't look. But the Tuesday before, there were no Dear Bops on Tuesday. None had come in from the Monday before. So it's not that there's always Dear Bops. The Dear Bops tend to come in mostly, like right now, as I'm doing Dear Bops, that's when a lot come in. This week, I'll grant you, there was a lot, but often there aren't any until the next day that I actually read them. And my friend Addie is asking if I'm live. Yes, Addie, I am live. I will see what we can do about doing Dear Bops more often. But I don't want to mix it in with Deep Space Nine or gaming. Dear Bob, could Super Sassy find a secret dungeon where Abajam is being held and set him free? Signed, Concerned in Columbus, Ohio. Well, Super Sassy probably could. Super Sassy does not like entering Turtistan because they tend to eat dogs. They eat the dogs in Turtistan. So Super Sassy doesn't like going there. So we have humans tearing apart Turtistan looking for Abajam. So it's just a matter of time. Concerned in Columbus, Ohio. By the way, #FreeAnti. Dear Bob, please would you explain how all the alien species in Star Trek have eyes, ears, nose, mouth on their heads and in the same location as humans? Why hasn't any species got eyes on their fingers, for example, or nose on its forehead, or ears on its butt? Because they were all seeded by the progenitors. Also, the humanoid form is like the pinnacle of evolution before we turn into energy beings. So, given enough time, all animals will evolve to the basic humanoid form. That's just science. The guy on the Orville? We weren't talking about the Orville. We're talking about Star Trek. Dear Bob, not only are you the greatest YouTuber of all time, but you have the most beautiful singing voice. Please would you sing some more songs during your live stream? Thanks. I guess we'd have to do like public domain. I hate to say it, but public domain songs. Like I said, I don't mind streaming on other people's streams, and I could stream on. I could sing on Bird of Prey 5X streams. I do feel really bad, and I am gonna sing when when there's a song I really want to sing, like a Sinatra song. I really feel like we need to sing. I'll sing. Greetings, Shronmore. Dear Bob, bird, 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 bird is the word. Dear Eggy Poo, keep reading Dear Bops. We will keep writing them. Love from Frank and Frank. Okay, not gonna read Frank and Freddy Dear Bops. Let's make sure. Okay. Dear Mamo Prey, we hear you have a list of all of Birdo Prey 5 enemies that he wants to see them disappear. We would like you to name the price for that list. Signed, Section 31. P.S. If you get a hold of us, ask our agent named Sassy. If you need to get a hold of us, ask our agent named Sassy.
I'll have to leave it at the price.
Oh, I'll make it a big price so we could retire. Dear Bob, we will ask how much will it take for you to ship a mine full of orphans to me. Signed, Harvey Cthulhu. P.S. Keep this request from Doomcock. Okay, Harvey. The problem is I've got no way of entering Xanadu. If I could get past the Xanadu guards, I'd already have hit the button. I know you just want the mine so you can get the miners out so they can push the button. Unfortunately, Doomcock runs a pretty tight ship over there. So there's no way to get in. Now, if you want them sent to Doomcock's post office box, I can probably get you miners in at about the rate of $950 American per orphan miner. The only thing is, at that price, you're going to have to assemble them yourself. So, you let me know, Harvey, if you can assemble them yourself. Otherwise, they're very hard to ship. They're too bulky to ship. It's not worth shipping. Dear Bob, I started my new job. My boss is asking me all the time to dig holes in the yard he owns. I have a feeling that he is burying bodies there. Should I do something about it? The pay is not bad and I really need the money. Your subscriber, Sexton. Well, Sexton, if the pay's good, just keep digging those holes. I would dig the best hole you could. Why ruin a good thing? It's not your bodies. Dear Bob, when are you going to buy me one of those top grade steaks and your woman's voice that I can't find in the house that won't answer me when I ask for more steaks? Signed, Sassy. P.S. Do you know how hard it is to turn your bed into my computer, so please stop trying to fix the bed. Do you know how hard it is to turn your bed into my computer? So Sassy is trying to turn my bed into her computer, apparently. Well, I don't think this is from the real Sassy, because the real Sassy is well fed, obviously. And I think she knows who Alexa is by now. So
she does jump up and hit the computer screen on your bed.
Yeah, Sassy does press buttons on the hospital bed and do things like that. Yeah. Dear Bob, I heard the Caroga virus makes the penis grow. Can you please send some? Tiny Tom. Tiny Tom, I have not heard about that, so I'd urge real caution, my friend. And unfortunately, I don't have any, so, well, fortunately, I don't have any to send, but, you know, if you head to some countries that we saw on the map earlier, you could probably find some real easy. I mean, if it's that important to you, I'm sure it's probably pretty cheap. A last minute ticket to China, probably not all that expensive these days. You better go while you can. Or just wait, and if it's true, the drug companies will just put it in a pill and then sell it for $10 a pop. Dear Bob, my parents were bad people. They cut a piece from my body after I was born. I want back my foreskin. What can I do? If you Google foreskin restoration surgery, you will be sorely disappointed. But I've hypothesized that crazy glue plus what's that? The vinyl, like the vinyl from a swimming pool. Like if you got or you don't even need to get the pool. You get like just a raft that goes in a swimming pool, and you cut that to the right shape, and some crazy glue and some imagination, and I think it works. It's pretty close. Just try to match the right color. It's hard to find the right color. You don't want to get blue. I mean, maybe you do want blue, but the blue is, makes you look like you're sick or something. But yeah, I think crazy glue and some vinyl is the best you can hope for. I'm sorry, well, I'm not really sorry. I think it was probably best thing they did, but if you're really, really upset, then that's the best I can tell you to do. Dear Mamo Pray 5, thank you over and over again for taking such great care of Birdo Pray 5. I love you more and more and wish more moms could be like you. I look forward to Mamo Pray Thursdays and will definitely watch them as much as I can. Number 1 Sci-Fi.
Oh, thank you, number 1 Sci-Fi.
I hope you can hear Mamo Pray saying, "Aw, thank you, number 1 Sci-Fi." Yes, we all look forward to Mamo Pray Thursdays. I really do, actually. I really do. I'm waiting. I'm interested to see how it's going to turn out. Dear Bob, are there people on my team? I'm starting to think there are people on my team. I'll try not to kill the people highlighted in blue, which shouldn't be hard because I can't kill anyone. One time, I accidentally shoot people on my own team, and I can't live it down even a year later. I didn't know they were on my team. I didn't know why they were highlighted in blue. And then I was so afraid to shoot that when I ran into people who weren't on my team, I hesitated and I got blown away. Dear Bob, thank you for your order of Star Trek Discovery Klingon Dasku class ship. And as for your question, we don't know why you asked what type of lube to use. Mary from TrekShips.com. I did not order that ship. That is an awful looking ship. I don't understand why anybody would have ordered that ship. More fake news. People using my name because they're too embarrassed to order the ship to themselves. Dear glorious leader, the song you requested is in your Discord. Anonymous imprisoned songwriter. Oh, awesome. Awesome. I guess we're gonna listen and take some risks. We're gonna take some risks tonight. Let's see. Okay. So you see, if the anonymous songwriter was really being held hostage, then we wouldn't let him be writing songs. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. You guys are in for a treat, I guess. Let's see. Okay. Let's see if the sound. I'm gonna bring the sound up a bit so you guys can hear it a little better. Oh, give me a home where the orphans can't roam. Okay, I won't sing it. Cause his subjects are treated fine. Caroga, where the orphans and sassy both play, where often is heard, son of a bitch, from bird and the bridges don't falter or sway. When the airways are clear, there's a voice you can hear through the noise of those turtles and lights. For despite what you heard, the gal runs to turn. Hail Caroga! Is what the man cries. Caroga the brave, where the orphans and sassy both play, where often is heard, son of a bitch! From bird and the bridges don't falter. They don't. Any tracker may think Martok kicked up a stink in his plan to bring Birdo prey down, but he soon changed his tune for a purse of doubloons. Now he kneels for the Carogan crown. Where the orphans and sassy both play, where often is heard a son of a bitch from bird, and the bridges don't falter or sway. Oh, thank you so much to our anonymous UK songwriter and composer, Awesome job on Home on the Range. It's actually Home in Caroga, or Caroga the Brave. And Mamo Pray didn't get to hear those words, but I will play it once this is over for Mamo Pray, because it is awesome. In fact, I'm going to download it just in case Discord magically gets erased by hackers or something. God forbid it gets lost into the archives. Into the Carogan archives it will go. Let's see, the MP3 folder. Caroga the Brave. So awesome. Thank you so much. That was freaking awesome. And that was the last Dear Bop too. So back to the chats. What an awesome Dear Bop to end it on. Now, we're not ending the stream. Just we've ended the Dear Bop segment of the stream. Just to be clear. What an awesome to end it on. I hope you guys heard it okay. Okay, so now I'm going to go back and read the at Berto Pray 5 chats, assuming there are any. Oh, good. The chat volume slowed down. Wesley Berto Pray, guess which Dear Bop I did? I'm going to say one of the middle ones. Number one sci-fi is Berto Pray. Oh my, the coronavirus is real. Sell your stocks now. We are doomed. Doomed, I say. I think we'll be okay. Number one sci-fi. Does the Carogan virus get its tip in well? Number one sci-fi. The Caroga virus doesn't exist, so not a problem. What were you saying, Mama Pray?
No, I said serious. Not the coronavirus.
Oh, the coronavirus.
Coronavirus. Besides the Purell.
Yeah.
Ask anybody that honestly, like, what do they think would be the first things that would have trouble getting, right?
Mama Pray wants to know, what do you think the first thing you're going to have trouble getting besides Purell and face masks?
What's the price going to start?
Prices are going to skyrocket on toilet paper, on, well, basically anything made in China, probably. Clothes, electronics are already having problems. There's a lot of new technologies. They're already saying they're going to stop shipping. So yeah, I mean, it's as ridiculous as it seems. Even if we don't get the full effect of the pandemic here, it is going to affect trade routes. So people really should be planning ahead. If you need stuff that you go through that are absolute necessities, you probably should stock up if you can. Yeah. Vile Mike says, don't take any risks, Berto Pray. We don't need any baby birds on the way. Wrap it up. No. Sharon Wars' Berto Pray, really like that tune. So do I. It's awesome. It is awesome. Another masterpiece from Aberjam UK. Absolutely. Aberjam says, thank you, and you're welcome. Thank you again, Aberjam. Carlo loves it. Number one sci-fi is giving it the live long and prosper. Cinnabon Bunny gives a thumbs up. Great job, Aberjam. Says not Ryan Johnson. Shromore says Aberjam or Anonymous. Really great song. Definitely. Freaking awesome. Copies available via Discord, says Aberjam. Number one sci-fi says please Discord it to him. Now everybody's going to ask you to Discord it to him. We could put it, if you want, Aberjam, we could put it on the Berto Pray 5 Discord site if you don't want to be sending it to everybody individually, whatever you prefer. It's whatever you prefer. Joseph Petrick says good night, everybody. Good night, Joseph. Vile says later. Take care. Okay, no, we're not going to do any more Dear. Even if you send more Dear Bops, I'm not doing any more Dear Bops tonight. What we will do, however, is we will do one round of use your words. So, guys, if assuming there's still people here who might want to play use your words, let me get that going. So use your words. Do. Okay. So
it's Use Your Words, the party game for
yes,
funny people
party
and their
game
unfunny friends.
for me. Undefeated almost on this game. Not quite. Been defeated a couple of times. I've been defeated a couple
Grab
of
a
times.
web-enabled device like a smartphone, a tablet, or anything
I will
with
give
a
you
browser
guys the
and
address
navigate
in a
to
second once I make
www.wordsgame.lol.
absolutely sure
Then
that I
enter
am
the
in.
room code.
Yes, you're going to want to go to www.wordsgame.lol. I will give the room code in just a minute. For those who are psychic, you can already figure out what it is because I've seen it.
Have you
I'm a
checked out the
player.
settings menu yet?
I have checked out the settings menu. I wish you would stop asking. Okay. So, actually, we'll put it with the camera. We will put it with the camera. There we go. So, wordsgame.lol, and the room code is YJRI. YJRI, and I will put the link. In the chat if nobody's done so already. Oh, there we go. John DeMarco has put in the link. So very cool. Very cool. Josh Streets is Bird of Prey with that great song, You Owe Aberjam Its Freedom. We're not holding Aberjam. That's the problem. It was a great song. It was a great song. But we're not holding Aberjam. So, okay, we got everybody in. We got me, John D, B5, Bert O'Prey Jr., Aber, and Vile O'Prey 666. So
now
we are starting the game.
Use your words.
And we're not going to wait for the whole thing.
Screen.
Remember,
in the dumper,
this first one
it's
is sub the title. And we all know how it works. So I'm skipping the instructions. Okay, so it's just insert the title there. Okay. Mine is in. Vile's playing, yes. Resolute hates this game, so I'll see everyone like, oh, I'm sorry, Resolute. Well, if it's any consolation, we're only going to play one round. Okay. Do the bird dance. I was dancing better than that. I will free you, Aberjam, from the Carogan Turtle O'Prey 5. Son of a bitch! Now I can't play air guitar. Check out this sweet air guitar solo. Bird of prey getting hit by the Caroga virus. Except he's standing. Do the Bird of Prey 5 dance. Didn't we hear that one already? Son of a bitch, Bird of Prey, that hurt, you damn Carogan.
You may have noticed an extra answer in there.
I wonder what the house answer is, huh?
When you press the house decoy button, you get to use one of the house answers for yourself. But watch out. Voting for any house answer will deduct points from your score. So pick your favorite answer. But
pick
watch out
your
for
favorite
house
answer.
Answers.
That is an order. That is an order from Bird of Prey 5.
Let's see how you voted.
Oh, everybody voted already? Son of a bitch, now I can't play air guitars. 1,000 for Aber. Something was 1,000 for John D. Free, 4,000 for Vile. Oh, pray. 666. Wow, Vile. So John D and Aber both got 1,000 and Vile cleaned up big.
It's extra, extra.
I'm in, Thomas. Write a headline for this photo. Okay. Okay. Oh, where's the window? There it is. Okay. B5, we got to get some points this round. Is that Foley's pug? It might be. It might be. Bird of Prey 5 Jr. Bird of Prey Jr. also needs points.
Here's what you wrote.
Sassy Wan Kenobi really let herself go. Pug of Prey 5 here is not. Rubbed my butt on the carpet. Rubbed my butt on the carpet, I did. Bird of Prey 5 wears his first furry costume, Baby Dog Yoda. Sassy does not forgive or forget. This is what happens when you feed Baby Yoda Beagle Bites. Oh, Beagle Biles? I think they meant Beagle Bites. Help me, Sassy Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
Now, vote for your favorite answer.
How can you hate this, Resolute? How can you hate this? How can you hate Sassy Wan Kenobi? Oh.
Here's how you voted.
Okay. Sassy does not forgive or forget. 1,000 for B5. Puggo Prey here is not 1,000 for me. Healthy Sassy Wan Kenobi. 4,000 for John D. So John D is now at 5,000 and in the lead.
The machine that lets you
well do,
yourself.
John D.
It's Blank-O-Matic.
Blank-O-Matic. Fill in the blank. I just called tech support. I had no idea you could fix your computer problems by blank. I just called tech support. I had no idea you could fix your computer problems by Josh Street thinks Resolute Germ is Bird of Prey Jr. Throwing it at Bird of Prey 5.
Here are your answers.
Okay, here are the answers. Sending orphans to the mines. I had no idea you could fix computer problems by sending orphans to the mines. I had no idea you could fix computer problems by kicking anti-tracker in the nuts. I had no idea you could fix computer problems by throwing the dang thing out the window. I had no idea you could fix computer problems by showing the rainbow unicorn doing the bird dance. I had no idea you could fix computer problems by putting your tip in Berto Prey 5's hole. No, you can't fix computer problems by that. I had no idea you could fix computer problems by emptying your Gelogia machine into the disk drive. I had no idea you could fix computer problems by, damn it, the screen froze. Enter Berto Prey 5 joke here.
Vote for your favorite answer now.
That was lazy. That was just lazy. It was just lazy.
Let's see how you voted.
I don't close tabs. Putting your tip in Berto Prey 5's hole was 1,000 for beat 5. Kicking anti-tracker in the nuts was 2,000 for me. Emptying your Gelogia machine in a disk drive was 3,000 for Aber. Poor Berto Prey 5 Jr. Berto Prey Jr. has no points. I've got 3,000. John D's got 5 and is in the lead. Aber and Vile are tied with 4.
Is yours to ruin.
So we're back to sub the title. So you want to know where babies come from. Inset subtitle here. Interesting. Mm-hmm. Captain Trax is go ask Mamo Prey. Berto Prey doesn't know shit. Wow.
Get ready. Here's what you came up with.
So you want to know where babies come from? You just have to get the tip in. So you want to know where babies come from? They come from the mines. So you want to know where babies come from? When a rainbow unicorn and a Berto Prey 5 do a bird dance, a baby is delivered by the Red Angel. We got a new subscriber. You put your tip in Berto Prey 5's hole. No, that's not where babies come from. Son of a bitch. So you want to know where babies come from? Just get the tip in, it totally counts. Thank you, Scion Godin, for subscribing. So you want to know from where babies come from? They come from a lake of blood. So you want to know where babies come from? Well, your sister goes to a clinic where a rainbow unicorn gives her some special sauce.
Vote for your favorite answer
now.
now.
Wow.
Let's see how you voted, shall we?
Just get the tip in, it totally counts. 1,000 for Aber. Your sister goes to clinic is 1,000 for Vile. The rainbow unicorn is 1,000 for Berto Prey Jr. They come from the mines. It's 1,000 for me. And you just have to get the tip in. It totally counts. It was 2,000 for John D, who is now in the lead with 7,000 points.
From around the world and right through your window pane. It's
so extra.
Anybody got a broom?
Headline for this photo. Wow. Why? Why would they do this? No, why? This is horrible. God damn it.
Here's what you wrote.
Okay. Did you get that from the mines? So where does the Jaloja machine go? Birdo Prey 5 shows how to Jaloja. Jaloja. See, this is how you get the tip into count. Peeing off a bridge and 50 other ways to improve your life. You're in Caroga now. You're in Caroga now. Carogan Orphan, wow, Bird, you totally did get the tip in.
Time to vote for your favorite. Pick a winner.
Pick a winner. That's how Kevin Spacey showed me. Wow. Kronos. Shromore says, welcome to the asylum, Simon Godin. You don't have to be crazy, but it helps. Indeed it does. If you're here. If you're here, Simon.
Here's how you voted.
Okay. See, this is how you get the tip in to count. 1,000 for B5. So where's the Jaloja machine go? 1,000 for me. Carogan Orphan. Wow. 2,000 for Aber. You're in Caroga now. 2,000 for Vile. Vile, Mike, and Aber are tied at 7,000. And 3. It's a three-way tie. And John D have 7,000.
Blank-o-matic.
We have a three-way tie. Okay, fill in the blank. I found this weird shell at the beach. When I put it up to my ear, I just hear blank. Okay. Okay, I can work with this. Yeah, Birdo Prey singing. Okay. So, three-way tie for 7,000. I believe I'm in fourth with
And here's what you came up with.
Ode to the unknown subscriber. Ode to an unknown subscriber. You son of a bitch, anti-trekker. Birdo Prey singing the ode to the unknown subscriber. Birdo Prey Vibes Jaloja Machine. All the tiny crabs crawling through my ear canal to my brain. The cries of Carogan orphans in the mines. Birdo Prey 5 sex tape number 1.
Okay, vote for your favorite answer.
Okay. Okay.
Here's how you voted.
Sex tape number 1 was 3,000 or 2,000 Vertebrae Jr. Prize of Carogan Miners was 2 or 3,000. 2,000 for Vile. And Vertebrae's Delogian Machine was 2,000 for B5. Vile Mike now takes a commanding lead at 9,000. Aber and John D are tied at 7.
Finale, the lightning round we call Survey Says. In Survey Says, all point values are doubled. You'll be shown 3 prompts in a row, and since
Survey
Let's Play mode is
Says
turned
values
on,
are doubled.
you'll get 90 seconds apiece to answer each one. Here's your first prompt.
Make up a bad name for a cat hospital. Yeah. We're waiting. Bad name for a cat hospital. City Walk. Captain Trax is the God Emperor Bird of Prey,
Here's
runs
your
the
second
asylum.
prompt.
But we know Sassy's really in charge. Describe your ideal mate in exactly 5 words. Exactly 5. I wish they'd make me able to take off points for people who don't follow directions. John's read Bird of Prey when this game starts to put Bird of Prey in the house answers. Then we're all screwed. Cinnabons as a super hot Helen Keller. Mike Richards is Aunt May naked
Here's your
on
third
ice.
and final prompt. Make
Not
it a good
Bird of
one.
Prey, please God no. If IKEA sold a sex swing, what would they call it? Okay, this is it. This is where it all comes down. We have a close game. It could very well be decided by this round. $5,000 for me, $7,000 for John
Here's
D,
what you
$5,000 for B5. Survey says, make up a bad name for a cat hospital. Sassy Medical. Bad name for cat hospital. Sassy Memorial. Bad name for cat hospital. Sassy's Bar and Grill. I see a theme. A bad name for a cat hospital. The Bird o' Prey Bad Touch. Bad name for cat hospital. Saint Sassy's House of Cat Chasing. Bad name for cat hospital. Bird of Prey 5. Whiskers tip in the hole. Whisker tip in the hole. Our Lady of Divine Hairballs.
Vote for your favorite answer.
I wonder which one's the house answer.
Okay, let's see what you weirdos wrote.
Okay. Describe your ideal mate in exactly 5 words. Let's leave Caroga right now. Your ideal mate in 5 words. She must be Mrs. Anti-Trekker. Describe your ideal word in 5 words. One of DJ Odyssey's cousins. They were pretty attractive. Hot, blind, deaf, mute woman. Just the tip is fine. Bird of Prey 5, She-Male's Harem for Hire. Tall, dark, handsome, silent, rich.
Vote for your favorite answer now.
See, we know that's a house answer because there's no girls playing. There's no women playing.
Get ready. Here's what you came up with.
DJ heard that. If IKEA sold a sex swing, it would be called Carogan Hammock, but you still need hex key to put it together. A sex swing would be called Odin Siderson. It would be called Bird of Prey 5 Sexy Dancing Video Swing. It'd be called the Birdo Swing 69. It'd be called I Don't Buy Shit from IKEA. It would be called Boinkin Inner de Bird in Bed. It'd be called Jaloja.
Time to vote for your favorite.
This is it. This is going to make or break the game, people.
Let's see how you voted.
Bad name for cat hospital. St. Sassy's House of Cat Chase, 1,000 for Vile. Whisper tip in the hole, 1,000 for B5. Bird of Prey Bad Touch, 1,000 for Bird of Prey Jr. Sassy's Bar and Grill, 3 for Aberjam. That's 6,000 for Aberjam. Hot Blind Deaf Mute was a 2,000 for me. Just the Tip is Fine was 2,000 for Aber. Leave Caroga Right Now was 2,000 for John D. One of DJ's cousins was 6,000 for Vile. Vile is in the lead. If IKEA sold a swing, it'd be Birdo Sex Swing 69 was 2,000 for Junior. 2,000 for John D. A hammock is 2,000 for Vile. Bird of Prey Sex Dancing Video 2,000 for B5. Boinker Inner de Bedden. Oh, Aberjam also is tied with Vile, but Vile had it first. So I believe Vile is the leader. No, oh, they gave it to Aberjam.
You.
I guess they just flip a coin.
The funniest player. You receive the Golden Joker Award.
So John D gets the Golden Joker.
The grossest player.
The Dirty Bird Award goes to Vile. So Vile, even though it has you as second,
also named the most offensive player. You received the free speech.
Vile, even though you're second, I'm declaring you the winner.
Thanks for playing.
Because not only do you have the same score as Aberjam,
next time
you reached it sooner,
more laughs,
and you got
the awkward silences,
and you got an award. You got an award from the audience. So by all rights, Vile is the winner. Anyway, guys, I think we will call it a stream tonight. Let's see if there's any chats I missed. People thought Resolute Germ was Berto Prey Jr. Let's see. Shrowmore says, I'll try to reword my joke. Berto Prey, the doctor who performed circumcision, wanted to save money, so he turned the foreskin into a wallet, and when he strokes it, it turns into a briefcase. Thomas Potts says, Berto Prey, you are in. Is it just the tip? Wow. Captain Track is throwing it at Berto Prey. Read that one. I read those. Kronos with Berto Prey, nobody cares about your rule twisting. I was just being fair. And Aberjam says, well played, Vile, even though Berto Prey is changing the rules. Captain Track says, Kronos, we know Berto Prey is twisted. The man had the same score. He reached the score first, and he got a prize from the audience. I think that counts. I think that definitively counts that he should have, if it's a tie, that breaks the tie. Vile is happy to share first with Aberjam, but it wasn't sharing first. It was saying you came in second. Just to be clear, if you wanted to share first, I would. That's fine too. Alexander's in the house and puts in a $2 Canadian super chat and says, "Why don't we play another Use Your Words game?" Well, Alexander, it's because I'm getting a bit tired, and I'm sorry. The body is not willing, but Alexander, since you're here, I will play the first super chat I've created. You get to see the first super chat before I sign off, Alexander. So, something for you. Kevin Trex says, Aberjam, UK, you won't forget Berto Prey. And Aberjam says, even when he loses, Berto Prey cheats. I didn't cheat. I didn't cheat. So, Alexander, this was me in 2002. Dancing. There we go. So I hope that is a consolation, Alexander. Aberjam, sorry, Berto Prey, not cheating, on losing. Daniel's hot dog, Berto Prey, I unsub. You know what? That's fine if you unsub from people. I understand. But listen, I don't think we need to announce. I don't think we need to come and announce who we're unsubbing from. If you want to unsub from somebody, you should. If you want to tweet it on your own Twitter or talk about it on your own channel, that's fine. Personally, I wouldn't come into somebody else's channel and say I unsubbed from so-and-so. I mean, I understand. You're upset and you feel like, you wish they would be more the way you think, and they're not. So I think you're probably right to unsub, but I'm not. Listen, you can talk about it in the chat. I'm gonna choose not to repeat it, and even if it was Steve Shives, okay, if it was Steve Shives, I would say it. But if it's anybody other than Steve Shives, I'm just gonna try to take the policy of not reading it out loud, unless it's Anti-Tracker. Okay, if it's Anti-Tracker or Steve Shives, then I'll read it. But Daniels, if that's what you feel, it's what you feel, man. You got to do what you got to do. Alexander says, Bird of Prey, impressive. Thank you, Alexander. You see, you can use some of those moves on your Asian Muslim wife from the USSR. So, you know, when you're in Cuba and you need to remember how to dance, just think back to that video. Aberdam Bird and his mystery. No, it's not a mystery box hooker. Mike Richards says, Disco Fever. Carlos says, we need to find the lady in red. She beamed to be into you. She seemed to be into you. I don't think she was into me. I don't think she was into me. Aberjam says, Captain Track, we'll get a chance to play again. John Street says, Aberjam, I think that's lore before Bird put the tip in. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. M just says sperm. Captain Track says, Alexander, I did not get to play, but another day. Thomas, did he say it before? I didn't notice. Daniel says, Bird, me and Jacob are going to do another Daniel Star Trek cast. Wish you could join. I do too, Daniels. I just don't have the time. I don't have the time. And Kronos wonders what that lady looks like in another 18 years. Yeah. I wonder. But I'm sure she's doing fine. I'm sure she's doing fine. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for playing the game, even if you guys did cheat. Thank you, Not Ryan Johnson, for the exceptionally generous donation. And thank you to everyone else who super chatted. Greatly, greatly appreciated. And tomorrow is Star Trek Beyond. So, yeah, we won't forget. We won't forget Star Trek Beyond. And we'll go from there. Qapla All, good night. And take care. Wow, Bird of Prey, nice projecting.
My video. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. Without it, you won't get notifications of new videos. Check out BirdOPrey5.com.
Thank you, Daniel's Hot Topics.
Everything BirdOPrey5 on the web. You can also check out my forum at juot.net. I'm also on social media on Facebook, Twitter, and Gab.
Okay, guys, check out Alexander. Alexander is starting a stream.
/BirdOPrey5 or on BirdOPrey5.com. Take care.
Aberjam's a winner, baby. That's the truth. Is that how it would go? Aberjam's a winner, baby. That's the truth. And yeah, so guys, Alexander says he's going to be streaming very soon. So maybe I will see you guys over there. Good night. Qapla. Take care.